Well, I have to apologise. Forgot the camera today. Oh, dearie me. And I locked myself out the car and the wife had to come and rescue me. But apart from that, and me owing her several dinners to appease her, we've had a brilliant time. My friend Chris, the bright lad, he invited me out to check his GM Max detector against the Deus, which has got it built in. And we had a brilliant day, and we found they were pretty comparable. The Deus, let's face it, you can't beat the Deus. It's got so many variations, but there's nothing we found today that he couldn't have found on his own with that detector. So let's have a look here at what we found. On the left, we have virtually what I found, and on the right, we have what Chris found. And they're very, very similar. I started off with a George II coin. Oh, can I get the date there? I think it says 1752 or something like that. But it's a George II. Very badly chipped. Let's get him right way up. There we go. And there's the two there, look. I can get this shine right. It's very hard, but it's a very badly clipped coin. But that was the first one. When I realised things were in pretty shallow depth in the field we were working in, I changed to squealer mode. And I was doing about 4 or 5 times the ground that Chris was doing. So I was getting the coins quicker. So then I got 2 coins up. And here we have 1870. A bit of light on these. There we go, 1870, Young Head Victorian. Doing very well, coins up, coins up. And then he caught up. He got this coin, which is Georgian, but it's that brittle it broke in half. We're just looking at it. Yeah, nobody touched it, we just looked at it. And then a George III. So then we were running even then, a couple of coins apiece. It came up with this, which would like to think was a coin, but I'm not too sure. It's got a serrated edge. It looks more like a cogwheel of something. But it does. Is that writing around the edge? Can you see it? My eyes playing tricks. But heavy coin if it is one. Then we found our spindle whorls. Snap got one apiece. And then these elongated lead. Chris got one of these, which, well, it's either an old-fashioned roll plug or it's for cleaning out muskets, the flintlock muskets. Then what appeared, I got what appeared to be a lead bag seal. Can't make out what is actually on there though. I don't even know if it's right way up. But you know, if you have a vivid imagination, you can make anything out of these. But I would say there is. Oh, that's a man. I'm sure that's a man on the right hand side. There, his face, just by my finger, and that's. Oh, I'm sure there's something on there, but we don't know what. Curious little thing here I found, and a spoon handle. Again, very intricately carved there, but can't make it out. Chris had found a sterling silver spoon on a previous occasion in the field. Oh, good one. And then we went on to buttons. Yeah, found a button and another button, and there's me bit of silver, silver button. When it come out, I just saw that bit of silver, and we were both trying to get a silver coin, so I handed the coin ball to Chris, and I says, "You'll open that, I daren't." And he goes, oh, it's a button, haha. So there's my bit of silver. Chris went on to musket ball, quite a few buttons, because he was working in the GM power mode all the time. And it's very good at picking up the smaller items. Look, there's a button here says M. Stewart Barrow. Now, M. Stewart Barrow. Presumably that's Barrow in Furnace. More couldn't here. Now, look at this. I've got to get this right, because at the moment he doesn't realise what he's found here. That is a button with a crown on it and birds. See those birds on the top of the crown? And the engraving at the bottom, see, can you see the crown there? Look, no doubt about it, is E.R. I think that's Elizabeth I, Elizabeth Regina, and it's silvered. Yeah, not much of it left, but it was silvered at one time. That's a lot better button than you thought you'd got there, mate. A lot better. But that was only the start. He then came up with this button. Oh, now, what do you think of this? For a button. If that isn't Celtic, I don't know what is. Look, it looks like a gold starter, or that type of thing. Weird and wonderful button. It has got a casting mark across the back there, but I'm not sure if that means it's old or not. But that is one weird button. Whoa-wee. So, that wasn't bad for just practicing with the two detectors, and we learned a lot on how to get deeper with them. It was a very, very good do. Right, I've left this one to the last. How many coins do you need to have a hoard? Because this is 1750 Hibernia, which is the Irish penny, so that halfpenny. So that's George II, and that's not Britannia on the back, but the harp for Ireland. The Irish harp, 1750. But I turned it over and I thought, well, two of them. And I thought, hang on a minute. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them all stuck together. Now, is that a hoard or not? So bear with me a moment. And now that you've seen that they're all together, I'm going to try and split these and just see what is in the middle. So, as I thought, I mean, when I split these up, they're just corroded inside, look. So I thought, oh well, nothing to lose. So I took a Brillo pad to them, to one of them, and this is what it appears. 1750 Hibernia with the harp, and George's 2. Big difference. I'm going to have a go at them others with Brillo pad. I mean, I can't hurt them, can I? Oh yeah, I like those. I mean, got a George 2 a couple of days back, maybe a week. But 4 together? Oh, come on, that's a hoard. Happy hunting. Thanks for inviting me on the hunt there, Chris. We learned a lot. And I'll polish one of these up for you, mate. Happy hunting. Here's a little update on the George 2 coin hoard. The 4 coins. I polished this one up with a Brillo pad. Oh, you know, pretty good. No doubt about that. 1750. And I polished the second one up. And no doubt about him either, see? 1750 George II Hibernia, which is the Irish. These were distributed in Ireland, which is why they got the harp on there, and not Britannia. But a good one. Now the third one came as a bit of a shock. It was smooth when I polished it, and the other side was horrible. Just gone. Absolutely gone. And the fourth one was an even greater surprise. As I'm going, I thought, hey, there's nothing on here. And then, lo and behold, it's got an L etched on it. And I polished the other side, and what did I get? I got an X and an M, and several other little circular things going in there. I'm not quite sure what. Now, isn't that a surprise? I was expecting 4 of those. But these two have been got at. They're full of surprises, is metal detecting, isn't it? Anybody can tell me what these mean, if they do mean anything. I'd be obliged. Happy hunting.